Once you've completed your budget, it's time to look at what it's telling you. Remember, it's a picture of what your financial position will be if you put your planned production program in place. What will happen if you crop that area or make those ewes or other decisions like that? Getting the numbers will always make it clear if your ideas about what should happen in the paddock are going to work out or not. Let's look at the total income and expenses. Firstly, we need to ask, are these in line with what you expected? So on your sample budget, you can see that the total income is $605,593 and the total expenses are $603,662. I'd always check back with past years of similar programs and see if these are realistic. You ask yourself, is there a surplus? And in this budget there is. Is it in line with what you expected? This budget shows a surplus of $1,931, which is hardly anything to write home about in the total income of over $600,000. Importantly, we look at the bottom line. Here we can see the ups and downs of the overdraft or working account. It starts here at $100,000 in the red, or minus $100,000, and finishes $98,070 in the red, minus $98,070. But it's actually what happens during the year that's of most interest. Let's imagine that this farm has an overdraft limit of $200,000. We can immediately see there's a problem in October and November. The budget here shows that overdraft limit will be exceeded. This exposes a business to penalty rates and a demand for immediate reduction under the limit, and can be a real worry at a time when money is tight. So what can you do about this? Well, the first thing is to go back to your production program and check that whatever you're intending to do is the best way of going about it. Can you make changes to it that will still give a satisfactory result? You may find that you need to adjust your budget as a result of this thinking. Next step, if there's still a problem, is to check the timing of your major expenses. For example, the budget here shows $50,000 worth of sheep will be bought in September. Can we delay this? Or even another way of looking at it is, can we delay the payment? Are we able to purchase a sheep under some agreement where we'll be able to actually make the payment in November, December, January, when we have a better cash flow? Do the same sort of thinking for any other major expenses in the budget. If this still hasn't resolved the problem, check the timing of your income. Can we sell something earlier to bring money in? You can check the timing of the financial payments. Here we have quarterly interest payments in this budget. Would these be better at 6 monthly or some other period? Can we delay one payment? These are things that you can check with your bank. Finally, if you're not able to make sufficient adjustments to get this budget to sit within the overdraft limit, you're going to need to talk to your bank about raising the limit for the effective months. It's much better to do this early, rather than waiting until October when you're about to exceed the limit. The budget is a great tool, allowing you to prepare and plan in advance.